Hey everybody, this is SSJ Starfox, and what I'm doing right now is basically my first real rant. And you want to know what that rant is? It's basically my rant about how everyone cannot stop bashing on every new Sonic game to come out, ever since, the Adventure series. And I hate that. Well, enough about that. I'm gonna start way back with Sonic Heroes. Okay, honestly, I don't understand why so many people hate Sonic Heroes. It was okay, and it was the first real new Sonic title to hit the major systems ever since the Sonic Adventure games. Because before that, there was only Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, the port for the GameCube, and Sonic Advance for the Game Boy. So, why hate it? And, well, the team gameplay, it was okay. Sure, the gameplay was restricted to just that, but still. Well, anyway, that's enough I have to say about that. Moving on to Shadow the Hedgehog. To be perfectly blunt, Shadow is not Sonic. So stop criticizing Shadow the Hedgehog for that. For the guns and stuff. Some things, like some Sonic characters swearing and stuff, I will never understand why Sega did that, but still. Stop criticizing the game just because Sonic wasn't the main character and the fact that Shadow uses guns. Yeah. Personally, I did like shooting everything in sight. That was pretty fun. But still, don't hate the game for stuff like that. But, Shadow the Hedgehog was okay, either way, though. Now, moving on to easily one of the most hated Sonic games ever. It's hated the world over. Sonic Next Gen, or Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Okay, this game, I'll admit it, this game was not the best of Sonic games. Even I have to admit that. But I don't hate it. It's not the worst. I have the game for the PS3, and I'm willing to play it. So, yeah, and there are good parts to it. But the reason why it did not live up to its potential, if I had to rate it, I'd give it a 5 out of 10, because like I said, it could have lived up to its potential. Sega just made the mistake to rush through the system, to rush through its project, to get it out in time for the holiday season. Many game companies make that mistake. That's why Nintendo delayed Brawl twice, to avoid that mistake and make Brawl the best it could be. So, yeah. But anyway, the good points about Next Gen. The graphics were great. The soundtrack was amazing, and I'm playing his world right now. The gameplay was good. It could have been improved, but it was good. Sonic's gameplay was Sonic Adventure style, which was okay. There was Shadows, which was like Sonic Adventure gameplay with Shadow the Hedgehog because of his vehicles, and Silver. Silver was had the new gameplay. He was new, so don't hate him for that. And don't think he ruined the game or anything. If you sucked at his stages, don't do that. And this game did have the potential, because, Silver's running speed upgrade, the Rainbow Gem to turn Sonic into Super Sonic, Metal Sonic, all that stuff was cut out, but that could have been put back in. But now, onto Elise. Okay, Elise is not to blame for this game either, for this game not doing well either. And for all the Sonamy extremists out there, and you know who you are, who hate any female Sonic character that likes Sonic, stop doing that. It's not the end of the world just if Elise likes Sonic. I don't hate Elise. I do not hate her. I don't hate her that at all. But for the Sonamy extremists out there, stop hating the game for that. Sure, the romance was creepy to say the least. Still, don't do that. I am willing to say I do like Sonamy, but I don't like how extremists are bashing every new female character to come out that might have any feelings for Sonic. So, yeah. And I mean, honestly, me included, and other Sonamy fans, some of us really don't like how the extremists act. Because I mean, then my theory is that the reason why there's so many haters more than supporters of Sonamy, because some extremists are just trying to shove the pairing down people's throats. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like so many extremists. So don't hate Next Gen for that. Seriously. And we'll have some time left. So now to talk about Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. Okay. Well, the storyline. Why people have hated the game for its storyline. It was a racing game. How many racing games do you know have a storyline? So, of course the storyline was not that good, and it was short. But that's not the reason that's not the reason to hate it. In that way. I mean, to my standards, Sonic Riders was easily one of the best racing games, one of the best racing titles Sonic has had so far, because, I mean, I never really liked Sonic Drift that much, I never got into it, and Sonic Racing, Sonic R for the Sega Saturn, it was okay, but it couldn't really match, but at the time it could not match Mario Kart 64. I'm a Sonic and a Mario fan, but still, it could not match Mario Kart. And Zero Gravity was most definitely an improvement over the first Riders. I mean, the boards didn't run on air. Doing tricks and jumping off ramps was much easier. And gravity control in place of a bunch of other things was definitely good. And as another plus for me, I loved the designs of the Extreme Gear. I mean, the design of the boards and all the other types was pretty good. It was very nice. But still, if you didn't like Riders, that's okay. If you like the other Sonic racing games, that's okay. And I still have a little bit of time left, so I'm going to talk about, before I sign off, I'm going to talk about the voice actors. The 4Kids voice actors, because so many Sonic fans, if some of them, if I can call them fans, hate the 4Kids voice actors. That's okay. I mean, not many of them do a great job in voicing the Sonic characters. But I don't have a problem with them. I mean, I don't have a problem with Jason Griffith, and nor Ryan Drummond. But stop crying about Ryan Drummond wanting to come back. He's probably never coming back. Jason Griffith's probably here to stay. But honestly, honestly to me, he's getting better. If you compare the way he's been voicing Sonic in Secret Rings, in Black Knight, and a bunch of other recent titles, to when he first started out in Sonic X and Shadow the Hedgehog, he's been getting better. And I have to say it, my favorite Sonic voice actor is his Japanese voice actor, Junichi Kanemeru, or however you pronounce his last name. He is my favorite, because he does an awesome job. That's why he's lasted through the first Sonic Adventure game to now. And, well, the only 4Kids voice actor I have a real problem with is Tails' voice actor, Amy Pollins, because to me she does terrible. She does a really bad job in voicing Tails, because, I mean, girls have voiced Tails before, but she makes him sound, like in a Sonic movie, but she makes him sound too girly. And obviously that's one of the reasons why so many fans still call Tails gay. And I'm not just talking about the rabid Sonic Yaoi fans, but that's another story. Me hating the Sonic Yaoi, that's for another time. Maybe I'll talk about that later. Maybe. So, yeah. So basically this concludes part 1 of this rant. I'll come back with the second part soon. So, this is SSJ Star Fox, and I'm going to sign off for now. At least until I can get the second part out.